lovelies, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Omotola. If you're new here, you are welcome. Please consider subscribing and remember to click on the bell notification icon. That way you get notified every single time I upload a new video, which is at least once every week. So here on this channel, I talk about my life here in the UK. I also give you updates regarding the UK immigration from time to time, and I also talk about my job centered around healthcare. Now in today's video, we are going to be following up on the trend of the back and forth that has been going on with the Home Office. I spoke to you about the updates when this issue was first raised, and when it came up like just a slip of tongue or was just like a vent at the times. Well, a brother man made the statement that there's been too many immigrants, and frankly speaking, the UK has opened up its doors to a lot of immigrants via different routes, and recently the study route has been under the microscope for quite some time, and there's been a back and forth. It even led to Swella Berman's losing her job at some point, and then she was reinstated. But then it's just dragged on for way too long. But then there's been a leak regarding the update to the study route, and right now the Home Office hasn't commented officially on it. The proposed change that might affect the study route is that the post-work visa, which is currently sitting at 2 years, might be slashed to 6 months. So honestly speaking, it is not looking very good for the study route as of now, because it seems to be getting a lot of attack, or there seems to be a lot of reform around the study route, and getting immigrants from the study route. But this is what the news update says. Alright, so this was published by Business Today, and it says that British Home Secretary Tola Lusi is planning to reduce the time of stay allowed to overseas students under the existing post-study visa route. The post-study visa is officially referred to as graduate visa, and as per current visa policy, graduate students, after completing their studies, can stay on for up to 2 years without the requirement of a specific employer offer. However, it is likely to be cut down under Braverman's proposed plan. Braverman has on many occasions in the past said that she wants to reduce the number of foreign students studying at British universities after a record 486,000 visas were granted in 2021. According to the Times, the Home Secretary has drawn up a plan to reform the graduate visa route, requiring students to obtain a work visa by getting a skilled job or leaving the UK after 6 months. Her proposal, however, has faced pushback from the UK Department of Education. The Education Minister is opposing the move as it fears that change will harm the UK's attractiveness to international students. Now, those backing Braverman's plan say the graduate visa is being increasingly used by students on short courses at less respectable universities. It's being used as a backdoor immigration route. Now, for those saying that the students are using this as a backdoor for immigration, short course, whatever, I mean, if the loophole is there, will you blame people for actually using the loophole and getting on a tier 2 visa? I mean, the restrictions on the tier 4 visa as of today are quite a lot. The restrictions on the tier 4 visa are quite stringent. They are very narrow. You won't blame people for wanting to move over and trying to secure a job or get onto a tier 2 visa. I won't actually blame anybody for wanting that, because the restrictions are quite a lot. First of all, you are not allowed to work more than 20 hours. There's also the kind of job that will take you on as an employee, knowing the kind of restrictions that you have on your visa. I know the amount of people that have been turned down for jobs just because they're on a tier 4 visa. So, I mean, it's actually quite limiting to be on the tier 4 visa and making it a lot more stringent. I mean, who is going to apply for a study visa knowing that they only have 6 months to look for a job, or the time that they have to scout or look for a job, and actually get an employer to take them on in 6 months? Who is going to invest all of this money to come and just gamble for 6 months? I don't think so. Even the post-work visa is not that attractive because it doesn't count towards your definite leave to remain. So it's it's more or less saying that, you don't want students to come into the country, and it's fine. I mean, we're not policymakers, we're just here to fend for ourselves and look for, a better way to settle and integrate ourselves into the system. I know for a fact that they are going to do this, because it's not the first time it's happening. A friend of mine who came to do her master's a couple of years back, this post-work visa was not an option. So as soon as she finished, she went back home. Now, apparently, last year, Indians overtook the Chinese as the largest cohort of foreign students in the UK, according to the latest statistics by the Office of National Statistics. And the post-study visa route, which was introduced in July 2021, was dominated by Indians, accounting for 41% of the visas granted. Now, I don't know if you know, but this post-work visa has come and gone in the past. So this is not the first time it is going to be scrapped or stopped or reduced or whatever. So it's not, I don't see it as a direct attack. I've said this before. And, the thing with this trend and immigration laws is that, once a visa category is being launched and you are planning on immigrating to that country, jump on it as soon as possible, because these things are only for a limited period of time, and there's only so much a country can take. Looking at just the study route, almost 500,000 visas have been granted since 2021. That's 500,000 new immigrants from the study route alone. Let's not even talk about the other sectors and people coming in on tier 2 sponsored jobs, or just coming in and migrating through other visa categories. We also know that the UK has opened its doors to Ukraine, and a lot of refugees have come in. We're also currently aware of the accommodation crisis that is currently on ground. I mean, a lot of people are looking for accommodation right now. It is at the crisis level, and inflation is also current struggle right now in the UK. You see that a lot of people are currently complaining about the prices and the hike in prices. This is not just for the UK, because it's all over the world. So right now, the current statistics as of last week shows that over 680,000 foreign students are in the country right now. Let's not even talk about their dependents. And one person most of the time comes with at least 3 to 4 and upwards dependents. So there's been a massive influx of dependents. If you ask my people from where I'm from, we have not even finished entering. There are a lot of people that are still planning to come. Now, the UK Home Office is considering one more proposal, which would reportedly allow foreign students to bring dependent family members with them only if they were on a post-study visa research, such as a PhD or postgraduate courses that were at least 2 years long. According to the report, the Government Office refuses to comment on the report, but a government spokesperson said that the country's point-based system was designed to be flexible according to the UK's needs, including attracting top-class talents from across the world to contribute to the UK's excellent academic reputation and to help keep universities competitive on the world stage. So there's a lot of pushback regarding this statement and this proposal, or this proposed changes. I honestly think they're going to go through with it, because it's just too loud at the moment, and it's looking serious, like they might actually go through with it. Bear in mind that Suella Braverman is not the only one, going headlong with this agenda. She has a lot of backing, and a lot of people low-key want to see this go through. So I honestly believe that this might, actually see the light of day. I feel like they are actually going to go through with it. And no matter the amount of petition we sign, we actually stop these people from going ahead with their plans. A lot has been said, a lot has been done. Structures are going to be put in place. Eventually, they're going to have to stop the post-study visa at some point, because I know it has come and gone in the past, and this might not be the last time they're going to take it away and reintroduce it years down the line, when they are looking for, technocrats and, just looking to get more influx of talent and, skilled workers and all of that. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Is it still advisable for people to still apply as students into the UK? I honestly feel like it's time for people to really start considering other countries, because right now it's not looking very promising. It's not looking very stable as a visa route or a visa category for you to consider, say, next year or even for September. So yeah, You guys, let's rub minds in the comment section. This is the current update. Our auntie has spoken, our mommy. She has said that you people should be preparing for 6 months. Another thing that comes to mind is, I know they're not going to effect this with immediate effect. I mean, people who have come in with the promise or the, kind of agreement that we are going to get a 2-year post-work visa. I don't think they're just going to effect the change with people who are currently in the country. I think it might be for those who are just coming in. I don't know. What are these changes? Who is it going to affect? I mean, how is it going to affect people, and how soon does it take effect? So these are questions that are tugging on my mind. I know I'm not the only one who is wondering, and you know, let's just carry this. Let's carry on this conversation in the comment section. I do not know what their plan is. I don't know how they plan to implement this, or how soon, who it's going to affect. There's just so many things, and people are kind of in limbo right now. Should I apply to the UK? Should I not apply to the UK? Personally, if you ask me, I would say keep your options open. There's Australia, there's Canada. Canada is looking very promising for people right now. I know a lot of people who come into the UK still go to Canada for settlements, because since Eshirike right now, I don't know why it's like that, but you guys, that is our time here for today's video. I mean, if you found anything of value in today's video, please do well to give the huge thumbs up. It does a lot to help my analytics and also get other people to see this video. Comment your thoughts on the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.